Imagine having a strategy so simple yet so effective. It works in any market on any time frame, and it can grow even the smallest account fast. That's exactly what I'm about to share with you today. When I first started trading, I was stuck in a demanding 9 to 5 corporate job in Germany. I was confused, overwhelmed, and worried if I would ever make it as a trader. This is when my mentor back then introduced me to that strategy. He guided me through my early stages of my trading career. And 5 years later, he became my husband. Together, we optimized this strategy, and now it pays our bills every single month. The strategy that I'm talking about, it's called the box strategy. It's powerful enough to grow a small account fast, yet simple enough for anybody to use. I am pretty confident that it will work for you too, because it worked for me, as I had no experience, no time, and barely any capital. So stick around, because I'm going to share with you the step-by-step process, show you some live trades, and help you grow your account fast. This box right here is going to solve 90% of your trading problems. Not only it is going to make sure that you're on the right side of the trade, but it is also going to keep you away from bad entries and bad trades. And I'm going to share with you in 4 steps how to use it on your chart and utilize it in your trading. So we want to be buying at the lower part of the box and selling at the upper part of the box. If you're shorting, you want to be shorting at the upper part of the box and covering your position at the lower part of the box. This way, you know that you always have a great entry with a great risk versus reward. You don't want to open a position in the midpoint of the range. The reason for that, your chances are 50-50. Your trade can go this way or this way, and your risk versus reward is 1-to-1, which is not a reliable strategy on the long run. This right here is the Tesla 2x ETF and the 5-minute chart. You can use that strategy on any other chart, any time frame. And you can see here these purple lines. This is the open of the trading day and the close of the trading day. So step number 1 is to draw that box. So for that, I'm going to look at the previous day and start with the upper part of the range and draw the box like that to the lower part of the range. As discussed at the beginning, we're looking to enter towards this zone and exit towards the upper zone. Step number 2 is waiting. This is by far the hardest part for each trader and one of the most common reasons why traders are losing money. So as soon as the market opens the next day, we want to be waiting the price to come towards this zone if we want to long that stock. If the price opens in the midpoint of this box, we do not have a trade. The reason for that is because we will have a very poor risk versus reward. So here is how it would look like. If we entered here, our stop loss must be placed all the way down, and our target is towards the upper part of the range where the price most likely will reverse. And our risk versus reward is 1-to-1. This is a horrible risk versus reward. This is why we do not want to enter a trade in the mid zone of the box. We want to enter the trade if we're longing the stock towards the lower part of the range. This way we have minimal risk and a very nice potential for a great gain. Now I'm going to hit the replay button and we're going to move to step number 3, which is entering on a very specific candlestick formation. As we see here, the market opens and we open right towards the lower part of our box. This is perfect because now all we need to do is wait for a candlestick formation that shows us that more buyers are stepping in. For that, I want to see on the 5-minute chart one green candlestick, which happened right here, and the price going above that green candlestick. This is giving me confirmation that there are more buyers stepping in and the price is going to reverse from this low of the box. As soon as this happens, I'm hitting the buy button and the stop loss is placed just below that low of the candlestick. Our target can be placed towards the upper part of the box. So I'm going to hit the replay button and see how can we manage this trade, which is step number 4, managing the trade and exiting at the right spot. Now, based on the price action, I see that buyers are struggling to break out throughout this zone. So we had one failed breakout, the price hit the high of this zone, and as we can see, we had immediately one red candlestick. And it's holding this smaller range on the intraday chart, trying to break out again of this zone. But we see here these little wicks on these candlesticks, which means that there are more sellers stepping in. So if the price goes below this candlestick, I want to be out of the trade, realize my profits, and move on with my day. Now I'm going to hit the replay button and see what happens. As we can see, I got stopped out, and sometimes if you get stopped out, of course the price might continue going further, but sometimes you would be lucky to be out of the position because the price might reverse, as in this case, and you don't want to be stuck in a trade and give back all of your profits or even turn a winning trade into a loser. For me personally, this is one of the most painful experiences as a trader. This is why on the way up, you always must secure your unrealized profits. So in our example, this was a decent risk versus reward and closed in a matter of a few hours in the trading day, and now I can move on with my day. Now that that trading day is over, you want to prepare for the following trading day with the exact same process. We have a new low and a new high, and what we want to do is draw a new box right here. Now we're going to be waiting for the price to come towards that zone if we want to buy around this low part of the box. And as we can see, this zone has been tested now a few times, so it acts as a solid liquidity zone where most likely buyers are going to step in and support that zone. Now I'm going to hit the replay button again. As we can see, the market opens and the price is trying to hold this zone. It's not quite around the low, but it's actually giving us an opportunity to buy. And so I'm going to hit the buy button and I'm going to place my stop loss underneath that low of this candlestick. Now I'm going to hit the replay button again and see if this trade will work. As we can see, unfortunately, I got stopped out here, which is part of trading, but the market is giving me another opportunity. It slightly broke below this zone and stopped everyone out, including myself, but we have another nice green reversal candlestick right here, and the price is going above the high of this candlestick. This is a perfect opportunity to re-enter on the long side again. So I'm going right back into that trade and buying again. Stop loss is underneath that candlestick. Let's see what happens now. Now there are two options here in terms of trade management. We have here a little bit of a struggle for a continuation. We have one failed breakout, so the price broke out and we have a red candlestick and the price is struggling to break out here again. Because I already have one loss here, I would like to close my trade and put my stop loss just underneath that candlestick because this is a day trade. So take profit is been moved right here, and as we can see, I'm out of the trade. So one losing trade followed by one nice winning trade. So total we have 3 trades in 2 days, 2 winning trades and 1 losing trade. Our risk versus reward has been very nice because we're always entering in the lower part of the range and exiting towards the midpoint and the upper part of the range. So that is how the box strategy works. It's very simple and gives you an idea where is the right spot to enter with a perfect risk versus reward. If you want to join our free weekly gains guide where we send one of the biggest movers and biggest growth stocks, feel free to check the link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you back here on our channel again. Bye for now.